Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. We are reaching the end of the round 7 of Sudoku Grand Prix with this Irregular Sudoku by Arun Iyer. It's worth only 30 points, and when I say only, I really mean only. In my opinion, it should have been worth much more than that, something like 60 points. When I solved it after the contest, it took me close to 20 minutes, which is not what should be the case for a puzzle with 30 points. Anyway, let's move on and start solving. So where do we start? There are a lot of threes in the grid. Three, so no three here. That's a three. For the central part, so there's a three in one of two places, but actually if you look at this column, 3 is not here, it's not here, it's not here, so it has to be there. And the last 3 in the grid can only be here, I think. Yes, that's correct. So that's a nice way to start. Let's have a look at, I'm seeing 1 and 2, which are not here and not there. So inside this region, 1 and 2 must be there, and this one helps to disambiguate. Now 1 is nowhere in this part of this region, so it has to be here. And with all those ones, I can place a 1 here. For the central region, 1 is not here. So it's here. And only this region is lacking its 1. So it's here. Nice. This digit is the same as this. And the interesting point is that this digit is nowhere here. So that this digit is one of them. And it's not 1, it's not 3. So this digit is a 2. And in this column, 2 must be here. This is very nice logic, the kind that you usually encounter in a irregular Sudoku. Sorry about that. So this kind of geometry can also be seen here. This digit is none of them, and it's not 1, it's not 7, so this digit must be here. And I will use coloring to remember that later in the show. And similarly, this digit here is none of those. It's not 3, 7, so it's this digit inside this box. So I will use this coloring, purple, to just see that those digits are identical. And something else about those digits is that they are different from all those digits, so they must be one of those two. So they are different. This digit here is different from all of those. It's also different from 7, it's different from 2. So it has to be, and it's different from 6, so it has to be 5 or 9. And this digit is different from those 3 digits, so it will have to appear somewhere in here, but that doesn't seem very useful to notice that. Note that if it's a 5, it won't go here, it will go there, but it could also be a 9, and could go either places. Either place, not sure. This digit is nowhere here, is different from 1, 2, 3, 4, so it will have to be here. Let's do some more geometry. This digit is the same as that. It's different from 7. I'm not sure I can do better than that at this point. Well, not sure I can do anything with this digit, to be honest. Something similar. Oh, in this case, I can do better. 8 is nowhere here, and this box 8 must be there, and 4 is nowhere here, so on this column 4 must be here. So that is much more interesting. What about 4 in this region? Must be somewhere in here. What about 4? What about 4s in general? I must have a 4 somewhere here. So there's no 4 here. So inside this region, 4 is here. And in this column, 4 can only be here. Those digits are 6, 8, 9. This is not 8. And actually, 8 will be somewhere here. So this is not 8. That is 8. This digit is nowhere here. It will have to be in one of two places, which is kind of interesting, but it doesn't seem to be definitive. So those digits here are 5, 6, 7, 9. 7, so those are from 5, 6, 9. This is from 6, 7, 9. So there's some ugly pencil marking. This digit is different from all of those. It could still be a 2. But it's not 8. It's not 5. So it's from 2, 6, and 9, I think. Yes, that's correct. And it's one of those. So it could be this 6 or 9, or it could be the 2 or 9 here. But this could also be a 5. I'm going around in circles. 2 is not, oh, 2 is not here, 2 is here in this region. 8 is not here. 8 is not here, so that's 8. 8, I say. And those are from 5, 6, and 9, which is 5, 6, 9 are quite the candidates. And they would be, there's only one given 6, one given 5, and absolutely no given 9. Those 8 on this row is here, and this is 5 or 9. Oh, and that is starting to be interesting. Yes, no, not that the rest wasn't interesting. I mean, here we have a 5-9 pair, and this, so it means that this digit is different. It's different from this and that. This digit can't be 5 or 9. So it has to be from 6, 7, 8. And this digit sees both of those. One of those is a 6. So this digit can't be a 6 either. So this digit sees all three of them here. The magic of geometry. What about this? Well, I don't know about this. Is this 8? Well, what about 8s in the grid in general? We have a lot of them. What about 8 in this region? 8 is not here. It could still be in 3 places. That's not so interesting. What about 8 in this column? 8 is not here. So 8 is somewhere here. So on the first row, 8 is not here. It could still be here or there. Well, that's not so interesting. On this row, I still need 5, 6, and 9, and there again, 5, 6, and 9 are the real question. And I don't see any useful coloring about those. Like I said, this is a difficult puzzle. This is from 5, 6, and 9. This digit here. So that's interesting. So which one is it? I don't know at this point. I really don't know. So I have two digits from 5, 6, 9. 7 will be in one of two places. So the third 5, 6, or 9 is in one of those places. Oh no, it could be 8, 4, and the third 5, 6, or 9 here. But this purple digit is not here. It's one of those which again is not that nice. So where should I look? This row needs 5, 6, and 9, of course. There's a 7 in here, and a 7 in there, and a 7 in there. This digit here is different from those two, which means from those two, it could still be the 7 or this digit. And it doesn't tell me anything, I'm afraid. What am I just, what am I missing? Of course, if I was solving this puzzle during the contest, I would just bifurcate at this point. That would be the way to go. But I'm trying not to bifurcate. This is not the spirit of what I do on my channel. All right, so that being said, what has to be done? Oh, this digit here is not there. This digit 609 is here. So this digit here sees this digit, and it sees all those digits, which include this one. So this digit can't be a 6 or a 9. Therefore, it's a 5 or a 7. And conversely, this digit is nowhere here, it's nowhere here, so it has to be there. So the second digit here, apart from 8, must be a 5 or a 7. So this is from 5 and 8. And perhaps I should use some coloring again to state that this digit is different from those. It is one of those. So that this digit is not here. So we have either 2 5s here or 2 7s here. Doesn't really help me. This digit is different from this one, is different from green and purple. So this digit is different from this, and from that. So that this digit is somewhere here. Isn't that useful? I'm afraid not. I'm afraid this is not of any use. Should I just bash pencil marking? This is a true Bobbins moment. Why did I draw this yellow? I don't remember. I don't even remember doing that. Oh, because they form a pair. Oh, those form a pair as well. This digit is also different from 5 and 9. So this is 6 or 7. Oh, this is so difficult to see. And then what? The fact that this is different from 6 and 7. How is it helping me? Look at that. This digit is yellow and it says purple. So this digit is also different from this and that, and it has to be a 7. So that this is 6, and this digit here is yellow. This here is not 9 anymore. So let's just color it yellow, just because I can. So that's a 7. That's not a 6. This 5-9 pair tells me that this is 8, this is 7. This is not 7 here, so 7 goes there, and this is 8. 7 in this color is here. I think I have all 7s in the grid now. All right, so there is a 6 among them. And actually, this is 6. This is a 9, this is 6. 6 in this region must be in the green cell. This is 9. This is 5, this is 6. This is 5. And I'm still not done. This can only be a 2. This is from 5 and 9, so that's 6 in the column must be there. Nice. This row still needs 2 and 9, and actually 2 on this column can only be here. That is 9. This is from 5 and 9. Those here are 4 and 8, so 4 here, 8 there, 4 here. This is from 5 and 9. This is 8. This is 2. And this is 5, which finally disambiguates all the 5s and the 9s. And here ends the struggle. Yes, it was a struggle. It was really well put together, but it was so difficult. How on earth is that worth only 30 points? I just don't understand. I'm just glad that I didn't attempt the puzzle during the contest, because it would have been a real disaster. Thanks for watching this video. See you soon on SudoKanard.